Craig Button joins us to talk about this Lane Hutson contract, and Craig's celebrating Thanksgiving in Victoria. So happy Thanksgiving to you, Craig, and happy Thanksgiving to Lane Hutson, who signs this 8-year deal with the Habs. But we know Jackson Lacombe signed for $9 million on the AAV in Anaheim. We know Luke Hughes, another talented young defenseman, signed for $9 million on the AAV in New Jersey. Neither of those players has a Calder Trophy like Lane Hutson does, Craig. So how surprised were you when Hudson's number came in lower than Lacombe's and Hughes's?
It wasn't surprising to me when I saw the 8.85 AAV. What I got surprised at was the term. I'm thinking 8.85. I'm going, oh, that'll be a 4-year deal for Lane Hutson, and then he'll get onto the backside of that and when the cap is up. But the fact that he signed for 8 years at that AAV, I mean, bottom line is Lane Hutson made a statement that, hey, I'm going to dig in here with the Montreal Canadiens, and the Montreal Canadiens get a fantastic deal. I mean, we talked, Jay, last week about Jack Eichel signing. I said he'll be underpaid within 2 years. We talk about Kyle Connor signing for $12 million. I said he'll be underpaid in 2 years. Well, there's no question right now that Lane Hutson is underpaid. And that will only grow as time goes on and the cap goes up. He's a brilliant young player. But when you consider what players are looking at in their own situation, and I think that you're looking at what other players are signing for, but you have to ask yourself, what does my situation give me that's unique? And what does my situation give me that allows me to be happy and to flourish? I think that's what came down for Lane Hutson in signing for 8 years at this number with the Montreal Canadiens.
Craig, bigger surprise for you, Connor McDavid taking 12.5 from the Oilers or Lane Hutson taking this number from the Habs on such a long term?
The bigger surprise for me is Lane Hutson. I mean, when Connor McDavid's contract ends, he'll be 31 years of age, and the cap will be up considerably, and he'll be able to get a lot more money. For 8 years after this year for Lane Hutson, he's locked in at 8.85. So he's not going to be able to take advantage to any really significant extent until that contract ends. And that's a long time. And when the cap's going up considerably, next year it's 104. The year after it's 113. It's already significant in terms of what money could be on the table for Lane Hutson. But as I just mentioned, Jay, I mean, you're looking at somebody that's made a decision that says, this is what works for me. This is what's good for me. And certainly that was more surprising, Lane taking the 8 years at 8.85 than the 2 years at 12.5 for Connor McDavid.
And wouldn't you know it, Craig, Montreal's home opener Tuesday night. They'll host the Seattle Kraken. I imagine Lane Hutson might get a pretty big ovation from the Bell Center crowd. This is our friend Craig Button.